MAPO BACO, MAPO BACO, MAPO BACO, MAPO BACO, MAPO BACO. Hey Cake Nistas, it's Marisha. This is what had happened was, so I was like doing this pop-up shop and I'm like, I would love to do a cupcake that I've never really done before. I want to do maple bacon. It's kind of a fall flavor because maple is a fall flavor, you know, we love maple. So I said, let's do that. I just bought some bacon, you know, and I'm just like looking around for what do I have in the kitchen? Like, I got bacon. Okay, let's do it. So I went onto the store website where I get some ingredients sometimes, and I saw the price of maple syrup, and I was like, and then it was like, and I was like, and then I saw the extract, the maple extract, and I was like, yeah, so it's gonna be a maple extract. It's not even gonna be maple syrup, because inflation, okay? Now, a couple years ago, oh yeah, absolutely, maple syrup all day long. But today, I'm just not willing, I'm sorry. I'm not willing to pay $10 for a bottle of maple syrup. If you want to, you go ahead. This is going to be the recipe that has no actual syrup in it, but instead has maple extract. Honesty is the best policy. Letting you know right now, they came out great. I don't want you to feel like you have to buy maple syrup. I don't want you to feel like you don't have to buy maple syrup. I want you to feel like I'm gonna use what I got and make something fabulous out of it. And Couture. I'm gonna show you guys how I made these maple bacon cupcakes. So if you have not done so yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Press on the notification bell and let's get started. Okay, you guys, let's make these cupcakes. In a large mixing bowl, I have all of my dry ingredients. That is my cake flour, my baking powder, baking soda, and salt. I'm going to give that a quick stir. And then I'm going to add in my wet ingredients. I make my buttermilk with some whole milk and a splash of vinegar. You can also use lemon juice. This is the maple extract that I'm going to be using. I'm just going to add about a teaspoon to a teaspoon and a half of it. It's up to you. If you want a super strong maple flavor to compensate for the lack of actual syrup, then go ahead and do you, boo. So I'm going to also add in some room temperature eggs and my oil. Give everything a good mix just until all of the dry ingredients are incorporated. Now, one little secret that I have been doing, melting a half stick of butter and adding that to my batter, and bake these for 16 to 17 minutes in a preheated 350 degree oven. I know that I want a nice little crunch for the top of my cupcakes, so I'm going to cheat here. I have some vanilla sandwich cookies and a little bit of brown sugar. I'm gonna blend it up until it reaches a fine crumb texture. So now I have some plain vanilla buttercream here. I'm going to add in some of that maple extract, and I'm also going to add in a little bit of brown gel dye because I do want this to have a maple color. Nothing too brown, just a slight tint of brown. I'm going to put that in a piping bag. And going back to those cupcakes, if you want to do little bite-sized pieces, little bits of bacon in your actual cake batter, then you can definitely do that. I was kind of worried about my bacon getting soggy within the cake batter, but that may not even be the case. So maybe I'll try it again and that's what I'll do. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and pipe some of that frosting onto the top of the cupcake. I'm purposely not covering the entire cupcake, but I did, if you notice, I pushed some of that frosting into the cupcake so that when you bite into it, you get some extra frosting in there. And then I'm going to top these with some of that cookie brown sugar crumble. And this is a serious cheat cupcake, you guys. Like, this is a easy, I need a cool cupcake recipe. Okay, so I did make my bacon already. It has been sitting. I made sure to slow cook my bacon on top of the stove to allow for majority of the fat to render and so that my bacon would be nice and crispy. It's always hard making bacon and not eating it, like just for yourself, like right then and there. Forget this cupcake. It was funny because I grew up eating turkey bacon Never, ever, ever pork. And like when I would go to a friend's house and they would have pork bacon, it was like, oh my goodness. It was like a big thing, like, we don't eat this at home. And I said it just like that. We don't eat this at home. Whenever I went over to a friend's house and had breakfast. I'm going to break off my bacon into bite-sized pieces, and I'm gonna stick it on top. It's really like a garnish. You guys, if you want more bacon, you can definitely put some bacon in your batter if you would like. Now this is actually a Smucker's vanilla sauce. I love this sauce. It is called plate scrapers. They come in various flavors. And what I love about this sauce, why I keep on using this sauce, is because the way that you squeeze it out of the bottle is the way that it's going to sit. And it went in the refrigerator overnight. I served it. When I say this cupcake looked just like this, that drip does not move. And if you don't have plate scrapers near you, just use any type of vanilla sauce. You can use a caramel sauce. Use maple syrup if you would like. If you actually have it, it'll just be a little runny. But you know, but that's about it. I put some more of those crumbs on top to get some on the bacon, and that completed my cupcake. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. Couture and a maple bacon cupcake by Cakenistas. If you've never tried a maple bacon combination, I highly recommend that you do. It's something about the crispy and the soft. One tip that I will give you is to use a thinner bacon. I use the thicker bacon. You want to just be able to bite. You don't want to have this thick piece of bacon pushing down everything and then you're trying to chew the bacon. It's like, woo, okay, you know, I'm there, but whoa, it takes a lot to get there. So just do a thinner, crispier bacon. People saw this and they got excited. People get excited when they see bacon. The Cakenistas comment of the day is going to go to Gwen Moss on my sweet potato pound cake with orange glaze and streusel. That cake right there. You want to talk about fall? Good time, okay? Says, so Gwen says, I just found your channel while searching for sweet potato pound cake. I like that you added lemon and orange to your cake, which none of the other recipes have. I like the flavor of orange with sweet potatoes. Girl, me too. Have you tried it with the 1.5 cups of butter yet? No, I have not. I haven't made that cake again, and I should definitely get on that. But if you try it, let me know how it turned out. Those flavors, you really couldn't beat the flavors. It could be a cup of sweet potato soup and I would say throw some orange and lemon in it because they just belong together. They marry so well. But anyway, Gwen, I thank you so much for commenting, and I thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. If you would like to be featured in the next video, all you have to do is comment down below and be subscribed. Because it just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense for you not to be subscribed to the channel. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, Cakenistas. I haven't sang a song in a while. Are y'all interested in a song? Tell me now. Because you only have but so maple, maple. You only have but so long to maple, maple. Oh, oh. Maple bacon. Maple bacon. Maple. Play that good old maple bacon song that I like so much.
Here's Maple Bacon Pancakes by Bummer Status on Amazon.
Bummer Status knows what he's doing. Oh, I may take that back. I may take that back.